Welcome to the OTH or our Tampines Hub, where Hwa Chong Institution and Nanyang Junior College are contesting the finals of the National School Games 2025 A Division Girls. This, of course, is in volleyball, and it's going to be a very, very interesting battle. NYJC are in black, and Hwa Chong are in the red jerseys with the black sides. Stay with us as we take you through bits and bobs about this game. We finished off the third and fourth placings earlier, and these very two institutions will also be contesting the boys' final. Of course, different teams, but right now it's back to the action here as NYJC and Hwa Chong claim a point each. We do have a very, very proactive referee as well today, an umpire. I do love that. So NYJC running away with the first few points. It's going to be interesting to see how this pans out for them. Because last year, if you're going to look back at 2024, it was a different story. Nanyang finished third in the girls. This year, they're contesting the top spot. And Hwa Chong finished first. So it's going to be an interesting one. Can Hwa Chong hold their own this year? Will they defend the title that they won last year? I think that's a very, very good question. But let's find out. Let's find out as we get through the game together. So early pickings and quite a strong showing from NYJC to get this party started. As they lead 4 points to 1. Well, she packed in a good bit of wallop into that. And that came from Tanle Chuan. Oh, what a rally. What an outstanding rally this is. Oh, what a fine finish. I just wish it would have gone on a little bit longer. What a fine finish. And if you want to win a point, you do it in style. Lovely angle shot. Keep it low. 4-2 or 2-4 as Hwa Chong will do get the service. It's interesting how these teams are, well, battling it out. It's a very, very healthy start here for, NYJC. But having said that, Hwa Chong will not rest. They are made up of championship material. They're a very, very strong team. We've seen that in recent years, and not just in the volleyball arena, but they're strong players even in other sports like badminton, and basketball, you name it, they're there everywhere. But volleyball is quite their forte, and they performed extremely well in recent times. So interesting to see what they can come up with here today. It's currently NYJC who've got the serve and they lead 6-4. Just a gentle push there. Does power that through very often, and that's a very fine finish from her. Tanlei Xuan. Oh, this girl has skills. She likes to go on for the fairly longer shots, tries to drive them through, and if it stays, it stays. So Hwa Chong have got the serve here, and that is Lei Xuan, who did serve. Does a bit of damage control. And Hwa Chong are back in it. Didn't take too long. They are an athletic bunch. Very well played there by, Sophie. That was Sophie Chok. And they've got a few points on the trot, which is quite interesting. Got the libero in there as well. And that's Leah Chua. Oh, well played. Very, very organized here, Hwa Chong. Well, pretty much serve and rally, not serve and volley. But they're looking to finish those points off, a bit faster. Yes, Lei Xuan back again. Lei Xuan has done well, but this time NYJC are back in it. 7-8. Well, decent block put up there. And she will celebrate. Excellent work being done here for Nanyang by Melanie Young. She's got the height factor. She's very good with defensive play. I was watching them warm up in the pre-match. And Shreyan has now taken up the serve for Nanyang. And talk about moves, and that's, I do stand corrected, it's Sherian. I was just talking about that height factor. That is absolutely wonderful placement from Melanie Young. She uses it to an advantage. Doesn't rely on too much of power play, but it's more of placing that, and that's terrific placement again, and this time from another Nanyang athlete. Absolutely well done there by Chian Yu Lim. So 10-8. What a battle. Sherian with the serve again. Could have been an opportunity to create something out of nothing here, but I do believe Nanyang have got it planned out, and this time just taking Leah Chua by surprise. So Nanyang move up to 11 points. Well, quick timeout. We'll definitely have the coach, especially talking to the Hwa Chong team. And once again, that magical hand of young Melanie Young. Well, just slapping that ball in nice and easy as NYJC move up to 12 points. It's never, well, ever going to be easy, no matter who the opponents are. And this time, well, the coach does a bit of damage control. And that's just reflexes, isn't it? It's just reflexes. You see it in all sports when coaches are on the sidelines, football as well, especially. Oh, that's worth $1 million. Coach's reaction. So 3 points behind, Hwa Chong. Let's make that, well, 2. And this is definitely, as we can see, well, top level volleyball. These are the two finest teams this year in the girls A division. Oh, well saved there. Well, there definitely seemed to have been something in here, but that block says it all. But that is some terrific work. She's won 4 points for her team in this first set. Melanie Young had a couple of assists as well, and now it's time for her to serve as Nanyang lead 13-10. Well, a bit too hard to contain there for Leishon, but absolutely wonderful play. One thing is for certain that, well, Nanyang are definitely, well, battling it out hard. The intent is there, and it certainly looks like they're in it to win it. Well, looking to set that. A quick reverse tap, and that was smartly played there by the captain, Elizabeth Chia. Needs a finish, but that's going to be out of line, and Hwa Chong will get another point. So it's now, well, 11-14. Well, let's make that, well, 12. So 12-14. Well, you want to keep that ball alive and send that through. That's going to sail out, so it's 13-14 as Hwa Chong seem to be catching up. And back on par here. Hwa Chong have drawn level. It's now 14 all. Very, very interesting, because this matchup, well, has been much awaited. You've got, of course, a massive turnout for it. You've got the whole, oh, did I just say, oh, well, a camera person just giving you that, isn't it? Right there in front of you. You can see all the seats practically taken up except the front row where you've got the ushers and volunteers who'll be sitting. But it is pretty much almost a full house. And, well, the festivities started at 9 a.m. in the morning with the first girls' third and fourth place game. Or was it, sorry, it was the boys' third and fourth place game. and the girls, of course, came on second, and the girls have come on third for, this is, of course, the finale for the top spot in the girls' Division A in volleyball in the National School Games 2025. And locked in battle in the first set, it's Hwa Chong 14, Nanyang 14. That's a fine finish. Very well done, very well planned, very well executed. Oh, lovely setup. Absolutely flawless there from Renee Kwek. Oh, lovely block put up here. Well, just a gentle push, and that's worked in favor. That's stalling. So Shreyan unable to, well, just get that back. It was a bit difficult after that deflection. And once again, behind that finish, it was Renee Kwek. So Hwa Chong just beginning to look a lot stronger. Took a little bit of time to settle down. Let's move that up to 17 points now. I would have said service had it landed just a tad bit shorter. I think Crystal Lim just putting that ball out of line. Could be another rally building up here. A lovely one-handed touch there from Renee Kwek. Pushed up by Kelly Lim. Rennie almost arresting that for the time being. Well, that's a very, very interesting wall finish. Just got that in on the angle. Remember, every misdemeanor and every foul that is taken into account, and the opposition will pick up the point. So you really got to have a look at that. And what's fascinating about team sports, of course, is you never really have any physical altercations like in football or hockey or, so many other basketball. You sit in your land and I sit in my land. It's pretty much what it is. But there are infringements, and the infringements can be, minute to spot out. But, that's where the officials play such a huge part. Absolutely fantastic, matchup right in front of us as Hwa Chong now in the lead on 18 points, while NYJC sit on 15. Very, very interesting matchup. It's time for Kylo Lin to swing her arm over. Defensive measures being taken there. Does set that well. And Nanyang just earning, their own spot back. Don't often see a run and serve. It's normally straight. Very few athletes really favor that, but they come in from the side. but it doesn't matter whether you're coming from the side or from straight behind. What matters is if you win a point. So and that's exactly what Nanyang have done. They stretch it to 17 points. And it's Samantha Kaur with the service. I did say serving. Just had food on my mind for a bit. Well, it is the lunch hour, and I do hope that you've got yours wherever you are while catching the event and sharing the joy with us. Well, she definitely does have an extremely accurate placement, and we've seen Leishan doing that a couple of times over. Leishan Tan. So Hwa Chong now on 20 points, NYJC at 18, and NYJC are looking to get back in it as soon as possible. Now it's Yuting. Lovely tap there from Rennie Kwek, but Nanyang holding their own. Oh, that is a terrific return. Absolutely marvelous return. And you don't see that too often. Liberos salvage games, they don't score winners too often. But that is some fantastic work being done by Shin Jun Yao. Oh, it actually was Leah Chua, sorry. She's been active right through the whole part of the game, and here she's back again. And she will replace, Liang En. Now to do the honors for Nanyang, here's Chan Yu. We'll talk about keeping their act together, and that's exactly what they've been trying to do. So Hwa Chong are on to 22 points. And it is Leishan to serve. Well, that's good defensive measures being taken up there. And Hwa Chong, still holding their own, even with those efforts coming in from, Chian Yu. Leishan will swing her arm over again. 2 points adrift of claiming the first set. A Hwa Chong institution. Oh, just needed to tap that into position, and she's done that really well. That's Kylo Lin. Oh, very smartly played. And that pretty much ended the conversation there. I do believe, just trying to figure out if there was an appeal for that, or... NYJC just checking with the umpire. And I think just, foxed there by the movement of that ball. And that was Kylo Lin. Which means it's time for Shirian to serve. Here's Kylo. And Melanie Yong just thwarting any efforts there from Sophie Chok. Well, that is a fine bit of defensive work. Well, Hwa Chong just need 1 point to claim this. NYJC is serving at 22. And that's pretty much done it. Done and dusted for the first set as Hwa Chong will claim it 25-22. It's been a very, very interesting affair. Very well fought affair, actually. And there have been moments. But Hwa Chong will just edging out their Nanyang opponents for the first set. Stay with us. It's only going to get better than this as we still have a long way to go. Best of 5. That's what we're staying with in the girls' final, just as we did for all the other games. So let's get back to business here at our Tampines hub as Hwa Chong Institution and NYJC renew their battle in the girls' final A division in the National School Games 2025. This is the second set, with Hwa Chong, of course, having claimed the first set 25-22. Very, very interesting start. And Nanyang, of course, can't help but celebrate. They've got a decent, start here, a 2-point lead. So just driving that through nice and hard. That's Leishon back again. And this time, Nanyang will claim their own back. And that's exactly what they need to do. They need to get back in it here. They lead 3-1, Shreyan to serve. I was just talking about our first referee. Very, very proactive. Really active, actually. And it just increases the thrill of the game, doesn't it? When everyone's involved with the same passion. Oh, that was a fine bullet straight. Talk about spiking it nice and hard. Wonderful work from Sophie Chok earlier, but Well, Nanyang, you've got to credit them. It's been some excellent recovery from them. That set up, can Shreyan do much? But this time the libero to libero. And that's one of the nice moments. And, well, Melanie unable to make that count there. She's had, well, some terrific moments, but just, well, you think that she would have, well, just faltered a tad bit on that. And chance for Crystal Lim, well, to make this count too. Straight off to, well, that's U1, who's the libero for Nanyang JC. And that's just sent backwards by Kelly. Kelly, of course, the number 7, is the captain of Nanyang JC. Well, that's a thundering move. She's got an arm on her. A lovely spring back action. And that's Leishon. So once again, well, when she does make a move, it does stay hit. So it's 3-all. Oh, let's make that 4-3 now as Nanyang will hold serve. Well, the pace of this game, the entire, well, battle, very different from the earlier 2 games. I'm not taking away anything from them, but it just gets more intense when you get to the finale. Of course, there are events where a semi-final can actually, outride or overshadow an actual final. But that's not happening here today, that's for certain. So, NYJC lead 5-3. Melanie will serve for the team. And that is service. So well done there as NYJC move up to, well, 6. Hwa Chong on 3. Well, Shreyan, well, holding on, but, well, 4 touches, so that's pretty much going to, well, work against Nanyang. Shreyan, of course, did get that, I think, ball just coming off her chin as well. Here's Leishon with the serve. Kelly sets it up. Could have been an opportunity there for Chan Yu. Bit of damage control, that needs to be a reverse, well, move. Executed well by Samantha Kaur. Oh, that's a great pickup. And to win it against the odds, you've got to credit the NYJC for this. Absolutely marvelous. Well, they needed to finish it. Just a tad bit of confusion in the ranks there. And unfortunately, well, it was Leah Cho to take the tumble. Well, was looking for the killer move there, but NYJC will reap the benefits of this. As Kelly will continue with the serve. It's 8-4. Don't take anything away from HCI. We did see what happened in the previous game. They've got the ability to come back from far behind. Here's Kelly. And that's very well done there by Rennie Kwek. Well, just to stand in the path of Samantha Kaur. And she didn't have to work too much for it, because I do believe Samantha did find the net. Oh, lovely tap in. All you've got to do is just use that grey matter that's stuck between your ears, and no need to work too hard for it. Lovely tap in there. Rennie Kwek wins it back for Hwa Chong, who are now at 6-8. Here's Kelly. And able to power that through was Jian Yu. Well, that was set up for a kill, and very nicely played out. Kylo Lin with the setup and the finish coming from the captain, Elizabeth Chia. Lovely spike there. It's 8-all in the second set. Stay with us, don't go anywhere as the action continues right here at our Tampines hub. Sophie Chok with the serve. And NYJC do well to claim one. Samantha Kaur will serve, just awaiting the ball. She's the athlete who does run in from the side. And that is an exemplary move there from, well, Hwa Chong. Oh, when you set it up for the kill, and Elizabeth Chia making no mistake there. Absolutely fine finish from her. Hwa Chong now very much back in it as they're pulling in the points, and it's quite interesting. It's Hwa Chong now 10 and Nanyang 9. A bit of confusion there and misunderstanding, I would believe, between our players. And that was Shreen and Yuting. So Hwa Chong have taken the lead now as they sit on 11 points. She's done that a couple of times here today. Elizabeth Chia. She too one of the, well, taller athletes. She packs in a wallop when she does spike, and well, that's pretty much what it is. I do remember, if you've ever played the sport, And for players, how important it is to actually mock practice your spike before you can actually get to doing it. Everything else is pretty much, comes out of natural momentum, reflexes, and movement. But initially, practicing your spike, getting it down right, is so very important. And I'm saying that because we had a coach in my days and who used to make us mock practice more than that. It was a bit like playing air guitar, where you don't really play it, but you play it, kind of thing. So all said and done here, we are back to the action. Hwa Chong lead 12 points to 9 in the second set. It's been quite a comeback in this set for them because Nanyang JC started very, very strong in the second set, but HCI just finding their feet very soon. Good block put up there. Well, definitely looks like there was a touch of hand there. So, well played by Yuting, who served as well. Well, the teams have kept that ball alive and floating for quite a bit of time. And Hwa Chong move up to 13 points. Service here for Hwa Chong. And still very much is Kylo Olin. And requires to finish that. Every time she comes in, she does make a difference, and that is Melanie Yuchi Young. Very well done there. So it's 11-14. And Samantha Jian Yu with the serve. Nanyang have got the point. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can pull level now with HCI. So NYJC drawing their own in. It's now 15-12 as Hwa Chong continue to lead. The captain will make a call. Here's Elizabeth Chia. Remember, we're playing a best of 3, and if Hwa Chong win this, they just need to win one more set to emerge as the #1 team in the National School Games 2025, and that is a beautiful finish, absolutely beautiful. So not the biggest lead here, but still healthy enough for them to stay afloat. Hwa Chong institution will only have themselves to blame if they squander So 17-14. That is some stellar moves that we're looking at. Talk about pulling in those points as far as you can. Well, that's beautifully set up, and all it was asking for was a bit of a kill, and I think they've done well. So Nanyang are still dancing very close to Hwa Chong. It's 15-18. So 18-16. And sheer joy here for Hwa Chong as they pull another one off to take that score up to 19. But what a joy this is turning out to be for them. And I think that expression says it all. Hwa Chong now 5 points adrift. And that's set up nicely. Needs a finish from Elizabeth Chia. One thing is for certain, that while we're waiting for, well, those most important points that we're looking for, NYJC have just fallen behind, lagging a bit, and Hwa Chong coming back into it here. 23 points and 2 points adrift of claiming the second set. It's been a very steady and very, very inspiring defense for them. And that, of course, to replicate what they did last year to win this championship. But this time, Nanyang fighting fit here. It's now 18-23. Well, definitely needed a bit more movement, but all said and done. Can Hwa Chong wrap this up in 3 sets? Will Nanyang make them stretch or tire out before they earn it? Or will Nanyang spring a surprise? Left to be seen. Set up in the air well. Samantha Kaur was trying to make the difference. And that's going to work in favor of Nanyang. It's now 19-23. Well, those few points just slipped away very easy in between. That's not worked too well. A bit unfortunate here as Yuting fails to scale the net. 23-19. 2 points more to claim the second set. And we've got a change as Maddie Ong will occupy the bench for a bit. 24-19, sorry, and this is where the coach, of course, well knows he wants to bring in his best attack here to finish this off. And that's gone the way of Nanyang as they move up to 20 points. Going right off NYJC. That is sheer joy. Well, let's take a look at that. Here we go up straight. And Shreyan doing very, very well. And that's Shreyan Xiang Yi. Well, does pack a wallop, but this time puts it beyond the line. So NYJC drawing closer. It's now 22-24. NYJC on the same score that they pulled off in that first set. This is turning out to be a more interesting battle than the first set for certain. And that's pretty much it. Just as I spoke. Nanyang, literally handing that last point over. And Hwa Chong have claimed it 25-22, 25-22 in 2 straight sets. We are going to go on to the third set, and then let's not forget there could be 5 as well. Stay with us, don't go anywhere, as the A Division Girls Final in the National School Games 2025 continues at our Tampines hub. Remember, after this, it's going to be the boys' final, and that as well is going to be fought out between Hwa Chong Institution and Nanyang. Down to the third set between Hwa Chong Institution and Nanyang. This, of course, has been a very, very interesting affair because Nanyang did come to the fore, but it was kind of deja vu with that scoreline. Hwa Chong winning the first 2 sets, 25-22, 25-22. Sometimes it just could be a number that you get stuck on, but Nanyang will have to do a lot better, and that's something that has, of course, been, their worry through this event. Their service hasn't been the strongest, while, Hwa Chong Institution have had very strong servers. So all said and done, left to be seen Well, if Nanyang can navigate themselves through those troubled waters, because they are, well, match play at the net has been fantastic. So not taking that away from them. Here's the libero in there as well, and that's 2-1. So 1-1 in the third set. Oh, that was a powerful one from Elizabeth Chia, the captain, but a well returned. And Melanie Young, well, she's been the pillar, and I mean that literally, not just because of size and height, but she has been the pillar of the team. And a lot of the points at the net have been won because of her, so, you know, more power to her. Oh, smartly played there. And this is exactly what, you know, Hwa Chong has got right. They've limited themselves to try to finish off with lesser moves, not too much of drama, just finish it off as fast as you can. And that kind of play, well, will keep you in good stead, especially when you have to score winners. Oh, that is service. That is absolutely fine service. And it's the captain making the call here, Elizabeth Chia. So 3-2, Hwa Chong Institution. Shreyan, here's U1. Looks to have been a bit of work there for Samantha Kaur. Quick turn back from Kylo. We'll just stretch that across. I would believe the plan would be to secure something. Well, the net does come into play, but it's also going to work towards their favour. And here's Aleshon. Does pack a wallop, as I said, in those shots. So Hwa Chong lead, well, 4-2, and Elizabeth Chia will continue with the serve. Straight off Shreyan. Just returning the favour back, sending it to Leah Chua. Well, there's been a flurry of movement there. But Nanyang just regaining control. Elizabeth Chia, here's Kylo. Elizabeth tries to move that through, but that's blocked well. Melanie Young once again to the rescue. It's now, well, 3-4. Shreyan with the serve. Smartly played by Carlo to get it back to a teammate. Looking to finish that with Samantha Kaur. Here's the part of the outside hitter. Oh, well played. Well played by Melanie Young. Very well played. A bit of touch there, a bit of a touch artist there, I'd say. So 4-4. Well, no matter who wins, I do believe both the teams would have put in their best efforts here today. You can't take anything away from them. And here it is, of course. Aleshon, well, faltering there to get it out, fails to scale the net, and Nanyang will have got the lead. It's 5-4. Shreyan to serve. Her full name is Shreyan Xiangyi. Well, if I did inform you earlier. Well, that's going to work in her favour. Shreyan does well. Well, gets it within the line of play, and NYJC move on to 6 points. Kylo sets it up. Just had a gentle tap in there from Crystal Lim. Kylo back again. Looking for the finish with Sophie. And I think Sophie Chok has done well. And that spinning ball. Samantha Kaur unable to get that through. Was having a word there with her teammates. And her teammate, of course, was Kelly. That's the captain. But NYJC will win a point back. I was about to say thanks to the grace of the game, but not really. Just a polite way of putting it. Well, sometimes you gift your opponent a point. And here we go. 7-5. Melanie Young to serve for NYJC. Well, she's faltered as well. And after all those net kills, well, it certainly changed direction for her. Now here's Lei Shan to serve for Hwa Chong, who are on 6 points, NYJC on 7. Going just beyond Elizabeth Chia, the effort was there from Jian Yu, but she was unable to keep it within the line of play. And here's on collision course there, the Nanyang girls. A lovely tap there from Rennie Kwek. And Rennie, of course, will win the point for her team. Samantha Kaur unable to battle that out, but all said and done. Hwa Chong 8, Nanyang 7 in the third set. Stay with us, don't go anywhere, because we're going to find out if Hwa Chong will wrap this up in 3 or will Nanyang make them work extremely hard. Will Nanyang make a comeback? Let's find out. Lei Shan continues with the serve. After that, timeout was called. Well, Sophie Chok does well to get that started. And a bit of fumbling there on the part of, NYJC. I do believe they started off really, really well, and they do play a very mean game. And by mean, of course, I mean a great game. But they do need to just rectify their service. Hwa Chong have won a couple of points on serves. Lei Shan slams it in nice and hard. Kelly returns it. Kylo setting it up. Damage control being done by Shreyan, which is looking to scale the net there. Samantha Kaur, and she does that well. So NYJC on to 8 points. Hwa Chong Institution on 9. Oh, that's a fine finish. Well, she is lethal right there at the net. Well, Rennie Kwek got terrific support from, Kylo Lin. She's an excellent setter. You can see that whenever she does assist. Well, Shreyan. It does well to keep that ball within the line. And Leishan, of course, was expecting it to tap out, but good call by the referee. It's NYJC on 9, Hwa Chong Institution on 10. And Elizabeth Chia will make her mark here. She's done that a couple of times over. There's a reason why she leads the team. But all said and done, NYJC are back on level terms. And Samantha Kaur will serve. It's Kylo, Elizabeth. Sophie Chok doing well, and that's a bit too hard to contain. So Kelly just succumbing to that. It was Rennie quick. Very, very fast movement there from Hwa Chong. And, well, that pace can definitely work wonders. 11-10. And Shreyan will fail to scale the net. That goes up to 12 for Hwa Chong. Here's Rennie. Well, she's put that out of line, which means NYJC are back in with the serve. 11-12. Well, that's definitely some play. And Hwa Chong do extremely well. Interesting, very, very interesting battle. And this time, they will win the benefit of the net, I would believe. That service from Kylo Lin. It's extremely difficult, of course, to return. Well, balls that, do just scrape the net. Really attempting to do a bit of salvaging here. That's wonderful play from Kylo and then Leishan. And the Hwa Chong goals, of course, just having a hearty laugh. But it's 12-14. And Chian Yu serves for Nanyang. Just a right hand. Well, tap there from Elizabeth Chia earlier. She's won a few points on that as well. Well, Melanie Young will meet some match there. Both the girls are, well, practically almost the same height, if you ask me. I think Melanie just a little bit taller. I was about to say she meets a height match. But here we go. Hwa Chong on 15. And Nanyang JC will get the opportunity to serve again at 13. Well, Kylo really reaching for that. It's a very hard-working team. Both the teams are not really comparing them, but Hwa Chong too, very, very hard-working team. But I do love the way that they've approached this game. Both sides of the net, they've come in very positive. They've stayed positive through. They've enjoyed these moments, and Well, that really makes for such, great viewing, as a sports fan, regardless of whether it's a team you support or, you're looking at volleyball at a senior level or not. This is a great contest. 15 all. Here's Shreyan. Wanted to finish that in style. Here's Kylo Lin. Up goes Leishan. Oh, that is a fantastic shot. Just contained within the line of play. Absolutely marvelous shot from her. And now to serve, it's going to be Crystal Lim. Hwa Chong are on 16 points. Let's make it that they stay there for the time being. NYJC are on 16 as well. And it's Melanie Young who'll take up, service duty. I must say Shreyan has taken 2 shots to the chest. Well, just below the neck, to be precise. And that's been pretty hard because I did say this earlier, when Leishan does slam the ball, her spike has got a good bit of power behind it. And she must definitely have a very strong arm on her. And that's definitely made a bit of a difference. So. And Leishan will tide it out for a bit as she's being substituted in for her. It's Wanshin. And Wanshin will serve. Well done there. And this is where that one player with a different jersey, the libero, can make things count for you. Very well played by Leah Chua. Still continuing with her work is Wanshin. Nanyang aren't giving up. They're definitely not going to throw in the towel. They've been making Hwa Chong sweat, but Hwa Chong, will have themselves to blame if they don't finish or they don't clean it up in 3 straight sets. Because that's an opportunity for them. Because do remember, the longer the matchup, the more the fatigue, the more the room for error. And you want to play it when you're at your peak. 17-18. And Kelly, the captain, will serve for Nanyang. $18 all. That's another winner coming from Hwa Chong as they take it to 19 points. Very well played. Here's Sophie Chok. The line judges just resuming their positions. Well, our main referee, that's our first referee, who's up on a height, then our second referee and our 2 line judges. Remember, our officials do work very, very hard. They take this, for them, this is extremely serious. If you, of course, do have any sort of infringement, any misdemeanor, on the court, and they'll call it. Straight back from Sophie Chok. Elizabeth Chia tries to move it back into play. And in all that confusion, Kelly wins the point. Oh, this is played out really well. Just quick exchanges at the net. And to be fair, you've got to credit that to Yu Ting. Well, she was the one that pushed it through. 19 all. And that's going to go the way of Nanyang as they assume well the lead. (2019) and can NYJC come up with something special here? There might be something in here for Nanyang. If they can just push hard enough, but Hwa Chong will reclaim it. And I think that can be a bit of a worry, because if you look at the way it's panned out, you know, Nanyang have won a point and then the services let them down, or they've actually faltered a bit, you know, at, well, the net, in spite of having some awesome play there. Now it's Liang En with the serve. It's 20 all here. Kelly lifts it up. Rayan pushing it with one arm. Elizabeth Chia, well, only meets with the libero, who was waiting patiently for her effort. That was Yuan. Straight off the net, that stumbled over and salvaged. Excellent recovery there from, well, Nanyang. And once again, smart play by Yuan. And Nanyang will get a blinder there. That is an absolutely phenomenal bit of play. Oh, beautiful angle on that from Chan Yu. So 21-20. And that's going to go the way of Nanyang. It certainly looks like they might be stretching this 1 yards and move up to 22 points. Hwa Chong will have to think, because if they stretch this to the next set, anything can happen. Sophie Chok. Elizabeth Chia. Oh, they managed to keep that together. That is some fantastic play from Nanyang. But not this time, as Hwa Chong will claim it back. You've got to hand it to, well, Yu Ting of Nanyang. Really did a good bit of damage control. But that was a bit too much for even the Nanyangites to contain. It's now 21-22. Hwa Chong have got the service. And Kylo Lin, will take the or will assume responsibility. Beautiful play there, very, very fluid movement from the Nanyang defense. Timely timeout. Nanyang on 23, Hwa Chong on 21 in the third set. Can Nanyang make a comeback? Can they stall the party? What's going to be the state of affairs? Well, I'm as eager to find out as you would be. Very, very crucial moment, and I think you know, the timeout being called by the coach of Hwa Chong. He understands. Well, sometimes when you are at your peak, you've got to stay there, because if you delay it a bit much, the outcome could be different to the end result. Having said that, Hwa Chong are back in it here, 22-23. All you would think, but instead NYJC are stalling things and looking to now claim the set, just 1 point away. Can NYJC hold on? Yashwayan to serve. Oh, that is phenomenal workers. Hwa Chong are just drawing it back. Melanie Young with the defense, but that ball sailed out, and it's going to be, well, 23 points here now for Hwa Chong. They need one more point, well, to drive this to 24, and then a difference of 2 well comes into play right at deuce. So pushing that tie is so important. A turn back here from Yuan. Xuan. Oh, lovely single arm from her, and what seemed to have been a recovery. Well, the referee just checking in on that. And NYJC have claimed it, 25-23. More power to them. If you wanted an exciting game, well, it wasn't a predictable a game to talk about, because Nanyang JC are just buying themselves some more time, and that was well played, very, very well played. There was a bounce off the floor, well spotted by the first referee. So NYJC will claim the third set. It's now 2-1. So we're down to the fourth set here, and Nanyang definitely writing a different script for this story. That is a bullet off a shot, but it's not going to find its way in. Melanie Young makes the effort. Well, almost does it. So Hwa Chong start off with the first point. Hwa Chong could have taken it in 3 straight sets, I do believe. Just a little bit of a shift in the mental makeup, and I think that's when Nanyang just pounced on it. Nanyang have been fairly consistent with their plan. It needed to be slammed down. Lovely spike there from Melanie Young, just making amends for her previous miss. So Nanyang looking a lot more fired up. They had this survival kind of body language, in those first two sets, but ever since they've claimed the third set, and that's changed a bit in this part. Here's Kelly, sets it up. Samantha. Shreyan. Definitely an opportunity here. Leishan will go to slam that through when the referee, of course, has spotted it and will grant that to NYJC, who lead 2-1. This is a very, very crucial part of a matchup, because sometimes you want to finish in straight sets, but the opponent will always have a different plan. And that's well played. Kylo Lin and Elizabeth Chia, well, just doing what is needed. Kylo setting that up. Elizabeth Chia with the kill. And that's worked in favor of Nanyang as they lead 3-2. This game just got even more interesting than it was. Here's Shreyan to serve. And Hwa Chong will hold their own for this part. Well, I do believe they understand what is needed, in the event, and they are going to do their best to, well, make it count. It's 3-all. Once again, both teams looking rock solid here. Well, it's a final. Don't ever expect it to be a one-sided affair. If it is, then you would think the team's unworthy of having got to this, stage of the tournament, of the championship. Oh, that's a bullet. Well saved. Shreyan. Safe hands from her. But Hwa Chong will win the benefit of that. Well, Rennie quick. She does pack in a good bit of power as well in her play. So Hwa Chong lead 4-3. Well, gentle tap up. Melanie Young tries to, well, once again arrest the points for her team. Here's Kelly. Well, really coming in for those strong shots. That was, well, Leishan. And I think, well, Sophie Chok's done well this time. Well, just chanced upon opportunity. So Hwa Chong lead 5-3, and it's Crystal who will serve. Straight to Shreyan. Well, Melanie, that's salvaged well by Hwa Chong. Kylo Lin, and a bit unfortunate there for, well, Rennie. So it's 4-5, and Melanie Young to, well, serve it up. Very interesting times here. Hwa Chong are on to, well, 6 points. Leishan will serve. And she holds her own, so NYJC will claim it with that ball sailing out. It's now 5-6, and Kelly, the captain, will make a call. And Leishan just making amends for her miss earlier. And that's called really damage control. If you want to redeem yourself, just get a point back. So 7-5. Hwa Chong still 2 points ahead. Sophie Chok with the serve this time. Oh, well played. Well, Renee Kwek, almost had it together, but the first referee just, sporting that. And he's granted it to Nanyang. And that's the thing about, officials or, the first referee, the second referee, and then the line judges in volleyball. You need to have such a keen eye just to spot out the faults or the most minute faults. Oh, well played. This time they will hold those points. There's no doubt about it. So Hwa Chong lead 8 points to 6. And stepping up to do the honors with the serve, here's Rennie Kwek. Kelly, Samantha. Well, that isn't Samantha, that is Chian Yu. And Melanie Young returns back to her tribe. Setting that ball back into play. That was Yu Ting. Chian Yu doing well. And Melanie Young once again, just proving her worth in the team. It's 8-all. Yu Ting with the serve. Well, she's done well here, Chian Yu. Almost lost the ball, managed to retain it back. Here's Kelly with the push. And that is a fantastic block. You got to credit the girls from Hwa Chong for that. Absolutely marvelous play from them. Straight up hands from Crystal Lim. And 3 athletes from Nanyang just tumbled over. But that's great play. So, 9-all. And Shreyan unable to contain that. As Kylo Lin will continue with her serve. So, Hwa Chong lead 10-9. Here's Kylo Lin. Stopped. Bit of a lift there. Well, quick thinking on the part of Chian Yu. Almost held on to that ball, natural instinct. And once again, yes, Hwa Chong will claim it as they lead now 12-9. Lei Shan not going in for a trademark finish. Just decides to tap that over. Intelligence at play, you would believe. Quick timeout. And Hwa Chong now beginning to look well, a lot more lethal in this part of the game, of the set. So resume the game at Hwa Chong 12, or resume the set at Hwa Chong 12, NYJC 9, Kylo Lin. Well, doing well. It's another point in the bag here, which means it's 13-9 now. It wasn't Kylo who was serving it up, but well, it was Shu Wanshin. So Wanshin responsible for it. Here's Samantha. Well received there by Hwa Chong. Oh, that is an extremely fine bit of play from Hwa Chong Institution. And they are just stretching that lead now. It's 14-9. I kind of believe they just lost their way a little bit in that third set. Having said that, not taking anything away from Nanyang, who put on such a display of skill here. It's now 14 or 10-14. Jian Yu will serve. That's Lin Jian Yu. Turned by Elizabeth Chu. Well, just getting it started. Well, Lei Shan was looking to spike that nice and clean. Here's Samantha. Elizabeth Chia, Kelly, Melanie Young, and they've done well. So NYJC get another point. It's now 11-14. Well, just a bit of confusion there, I do believe, between Elizabeth Chia, the captain, and the libero, and that was, of course, well, Leah Chua. I don't know if you've ever talked about it, but you know, sometimes referred to as libero, sometimes as libero, depending on which part of the world you're in. But it's a very interesting bit when you think about it, and you know, you go back in time, because that player with the different colored jersey never existed for the longest period of time. But the International Volleyball Federation, which is the big boss of Olympic volleyball, created the libero position after the 1996 games. Now that is very important, and created them as defensive specialists who have particular rules to follow. They cannot block, spike, or serve. They have to stick to the rules. They have to wear a different colored jersey. And that's the way that referees could spot them easily on the court. And that's just in case you didn't know about it. Oh, that is some bit of joy here for, well, NYJC. And Melanie Young using her arm to the max. So while we have a timeout, of course, Hwa Chong Institution currently lead by 5 points in that fourth set. And if they claim this set, of course, they will win, the girls' final and will be the new queens or princesses, queens is a better word, of the National School Games 2025 8 Division girls volleyball. These are really two very fine, very competitive, very athletic teams, and I've really enjoyed watching them in action. It's going to be a fitting win for whoever claims it. Hwa Chong, of course, have got 1 foot across. So 19-13 as it stands. Well, Samantha denied the joy of point here, but here goes Leishan. Lifted straight back up there by Yuwon. Leishan. Wasn't expecting that winner. That expression is priceless. Wanchin does well here. It's now, 20-13. Well, certainly it looks like NYJC are still not done as they move up to 15 points. Hwa Chong are on 20. It's going to be an interesting it's going to be a very, very interesting finish, but keep in mind the fact that here's Nanyang fighting hard. They are looking to stay in this contest. They don't want to, give up immediately. Oh, and there's a bit of cheer there from the fans, or rather from their schoolmates, Nanyang. Talk about resilience. And Hwa Chong still claiming 1 more point. It's now 21-17. It is Sophie Chok who will serve. Oh, this has turned out to be such an interesting battle, just for the fact that, Nanyang putting on such a skilled display to Shreyan, puts that forward. It's a bit too tough for Leishan to return, and now it's 18-21. Phenomenal. Were you expecting that? back. That is absolutely phenomenal. What a fabulous block there. Marvelous work being done by Cheon Yu and Yu Ting. And I do believe that the Hwa Chong coach will have cause for concern now, because NYJC have moved up to 19 points. And they could just about, if they did what they did in the previous set, they could pull that carpet out from under Hwa Chong's legs. Will be interesting. It will be interesting. Well, when you're sitting neutral and you're not supporting either team, that's the real fun part of it, isn't it? This is such a good game, such a good matchup. And the referee's got to call that in favor of NYJC, who are up to 20 points. Oh, what a joy here. 21-20 or 20-21 as Samantha will serve. And let's make that even Stevens. Crystal Lim unable, or Sophie Chok unable to get to that. And now it's 21-21. Oh, Nanyang JC are providing the thrills here today. I've got to hand it to them. That is some real spirit. Set up in the air. Elizabeth Chia looking, that is a fine move from Yuan, but unable to, do much with that. Nanyang just losing a precious point, but that was such a wonderful, bit of play from Lu Yuan, the libero of Nanyang. It's 22-21 now. And it will be, Liang En to serve for Hwa Chong. Here's Shreyan. That's well blocked. Returned by Leshan. That's a winner. That is a winner. Crystal Lim there. Beautiful angled finish. That spiked extremely well. And can't keep anything back from her claiming that point. So it's 23-21. Could Hwa Chong be back on track? Oh, this isn't over. It's 22-23 now. NYJC. And that's Cheon Yu. Who will make the most of it. So Melanie Young's back at the net as well. Cheon Yu, just about saving her team a while back. You've also got Janelle Tan who's come in. And that's picked up. Elizabeth Chia now at set and match point for Hwa Chong. 24-22. Hwa Chong sit on the brink of defending their title. And Nanyang JC saying, not yet, ladies. Oh, Melanie Young and Shreyan are just powering that through. making their presence felt. It's 23-24. Here's Chian Yu serving it. Well, Hwa Chong will hold their own. And there we have it, down to the decider. 24-all. And I think Hwa Chong was just letting this slip. They had it together in the third set, but Nanyang came back. They had it together in the fourth set, but here we are now at the decider. Well, however these teams finish off, it doesn't really matter, but what does is the way it was played. And this is exactly the script of what a great final should be. Oh, this is brilliant. No matter which is the team that wins or loses, you always want to go back with that one thing on your mind, that you played to the best of your ability on that day. And I don't think either of these teams will have anything else to believe but that. Elizabeth Chia, Kelly. Here's Yuban. Samantha. Return there from Sophie Chok. Elizabeth Chia with the killer. She was going to spike that through, but it's now 25-24. What a finish. Oh, the captain rises high. She knows she's got to make this count. For Hwa Chong, Elizabeth Chia Yuan. Another opportunity here. And this time, Melanie Young is guilty of winning another point for a team. 25-25. Well, you definitely think every time that Hwa Chong have got it together and then Nanyang come back and say, hang on. This is such a great matchup. Here's Kelly, Samantha, Elizabeth, Leishan. And a winner there for Leishan. Goes cross court for it. Oh, very well done. Beautifully placed inside. And with a celebration as well. So it's 26-25. Set and match point, championship point once again for Hwa Chong. Shreyan. Here's Kelly. It's definitely got to be a bit of pressure here on both teams. Nanyang holding it together. Well, it's a good block put up by Melanie Young as she stalls Sophie Chok. And this time she's put it out of play. Leishan. Well, there she goes. Did get it right the last time. Just a bit too much of arm on that. And now it's 26-all back again. And that's pretty much what Hwa Chong were hoping for. Lovely move there and unable to contain it this time. So Sophie Chok is bringing in that X factor required. She's done extremely well through the game, of course, you know, no taking anything away from her. Fabulous athlete to watch. And here it is. Even Stevens back again. And Leishan this time putting it out 27-all. Just a bit of nerves there. And believe you me, I don't know what I would have done in the place of these young athletes. You got to keep your cool. You got to put in your best. There's Sean. Sophie Chok. Well, just about trying to do enough, and it's a bit difficult. Samantha does her best, but it's Hwa Chong on to 28 points now. And a chance here for them to pretty much finish it. More confusion, terrific block there from Nanyang JC, and once again it's those two, well, amazing athletes to the fore. We've seen them do this before, Shi Yu-ting and Lim Cheon-yu. It's now 28-28 as Samantha moves up to serve. Oh, just a tad bit of confusion there, and Hwa Chong will win another point. Well, almost thought that there was confusion in the ranks, but it's happened with Nanyang too, as Samantha and Cheon-yu collide. 29-28, Hwa Chong. And, well, it's Renee quick with the serve. Trying to distance that a little bit. Cheon-yu, Elizabeth Chia. Well, going in for the kill, and that's pretty much the end of it all. As that block sends the ball out, and Hwa Chong have just earned their stripes as they win the fourth set, or the fifth set, sorry, I would have said, but the fourth set. So 3 sets with just one in between for Nanyang. 25-22, 25-22. 23-25, 30-28. And I did say this earlier, Nanyang was either going to win it or they were going to make Hwa Chong sweat for it after that, third set played out. But what an event. What an event. More power to the girls of Nanyang JC. They should be proud of themselves, and more power to Hwa Chong. Hwa Chong let it slip twice. They could have won it in 3 straight sets. But at the end of the day, what matters is not how you got there, but the fact that you got to your destination. So that's pretty much it, as Hwa Chong Institution defend the girls' title, which they won last year, and they win it again this year. Left to be seen how the boys perform against Nanyang when they get into their final event, which of course will be followed by the prize presentation. So don't go anywhere as the action continues here. We've got one more left, and that is the boys' final in the A Division National School Games 2025. It's volleyball to the maximum here today, and we are here to take you through it at our Tampines Hub.